Hi everyone, I'm Katie Evans with the Living48 real estate team here at Keller Williams Realty East Valley. Just want to wish you all a happy 2019, happy new year. We've been doing some reviewing of the real estate market and been getting some great questions from some of our clients and friends. And we ran across a great article that I wanted to just sort of review with you guys today. The title of the article is Buying a House in 2019, What You Need to Know. And this was an article that was posted by NerdWallet and their blog. And it was a really thought-provoking article. So I thought that we'd answer some of the questions that they had in this article for you. You're welcome to go and have a look at it and see what they had to say, but I'm going to give you my answers as well. So the first question that was asked in this article was, what's the first step to buying a house? I think this is a fantastic question and one that we could spend a bunch of time on. But I'm going to give you the answer, the quick, short, easy, fast answer. The quick, short, easy, fast answer is you need to talk to a lender first before you do anything else, before you go look at model homes, before you and I go out and start looking at homes, before we set you up on an MLS portal. You need to go and talk to a lender. Lender is going to be able to pre-qualify you for a loan, and if you want to be even more competitive in today's market, you're actually going to get a pre-approval. And I'm really pushing for all of my clients to have a pre-approval this next year as the market continues to be competitive. So that's the first step. The next step kind of is hand in hand and with that, how much house can I afford? Well, the lender is going to be able to tell you based on your credit score, your income, your debt to income ratios, all those things, what they will qualify you for, what you are capable of borrowing. Now, just because you can borrow that much money does not mean that that is how much house you can afford. You're going to want to have that lender break that down into a monthly payment for you. And that is going to help us determine how much house you are comfortable buying. That's really the equation for how much house you can afford, is more about how much monthly payment am I comfortable with. And we can affect that with how much we put down, what the interest rates are, all kinds of different things will play into that. So that leads us into the third question that they asked in this article, and that is, what is up with rising interest rates? Well, in 2018, we saw 2 or 3 rate jumps, and so we are being told this next year we're going to see something similar. Now, just to keep that in perspective, I want to remind you that we're hovering right around the 5% and up mark right now. Back at the height of the market, we were closer to 7%. And historically, in my lifetime, we have seen rates clear up in the double digits. So when we're talking about these rate jumps, yes, we're having them. Yes, they affect your payment. Yes, it's a horrible thing. I understand. But it's helping to keep our economy healthy. And these interest rate hikes are actually a sign of a healthy economy. And they're not so big that it's going to take you out. However, I will tell you that if this is a concern for you, and it does change how much house you can afford, sooner is going to be a lot better than later. And for those of you who have been dragging your feet for the last couple of years, you're really starting to see that now. Sooner is better than later. So that's what's up with the rising interest rates. Credit score. That's the next question that they asked about, was our credit score. Now, we're seeing lenders that will lend with credit scores as low as about 580, maybe even a little bit lower than that, but you're not going to get the best rates, you're not going to get the best programs, you're not going to get the best anything. Average right now, we're sitting about 620. If you can get your credit score up to 680 or above, you are going to be sitting really pretty, you're going to get the best rates, those are the programs that you're really going to want to look at. So, start working on your credit score today. Know that, yes, we can get it done with about a 580, maybe a little bit lower, but really, we'd like to see you at a 620 or higher, and that would be fantastic. The next question that they were asking in this article is, how much do I need to put down on a house? We have programs right now where there's still grant money out there. So there's 0% down. There are specific houses, specific areas, specific ways to do that. And you will not be getting the best interest rates, but those loans do still exist. Average right now, we're seeing 3% down, 5% down, 10% down, and of course the notorious forever historical 20% down. Not a lot of people have 20% free cash plus their closing costs to put down on a house. But that program is still out there as well. So we want to look at all of those and figure out what's going to be the best program for you. And that, again, is going to be something that we're going to work through with our lender. And then the last question that this article asked was, how long does it take from start to finish to actually buy a house? Historically, the averages that they're quoting in this article, I believe, are around 43, 45 days. We have lenders that can get it done in 30 or less. It depends on how quickly you can get out there, find your house, and get the lender all the documentation that they need. But I would plan on anywhere from start to finish to be a couple months. We are also seeing demand is still extremely high for the limited inventory that we have here in Arizona. And so that's also going to play into it. How specific are you in what you need and what you want? Where are the areas you're willing to look at? How flexible are you? All those kinds of things are going to play in. Now, once we get you under contract, lenders are getting things closed in 30 days, 45 days max. We'll talk with your lender and figure out what the time frame is, all that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of factors that play into that. So I would tell you, if you are thinking about purchasing a home here in 2019, even if it's November, December of 2019, let's start talking now. Let's make sure that we know how much you're comfortable. Let's keep an eye on those interest rates. Let's make sure your credit score is in the best possible situation that it can be in. And let's make sure that we've got your timeline worked out the best we possibly can. So you guys, as always, I'm here to be a resource for you, here to answer any questions that you have and help in any way that I can. Appreciate you watching this video. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime. My cell phone number is 480-415-1341. Of course, you can always send me an email. That's Katie, Katie, at living48re.com. Or you can find us on our website at www.living48re.com. Thanks again for watching this video. Have a great day. And again, remember to reach out to us with any questions.